Thursday morning. Welcome back here to the Local Vibe. In this half hour, we're welcoming our next live interview. There's a free public conversation happening at Wake Forest University on Monday. It's titled Centering Unsung Voices, and it'll feature Emmy-nominated screenwriter and producer Monica Beletsky.
Yeah, the talk is going to be hosted by the university's Center for Research, Engagement, and Collaboration in African American Life, better known as RECALL.
Yeah, so joining us now is Derek Hicks. He is the director of that center. Good morning. Thank you for being with us.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, Derek, first, what led you to reach out to Monica and invite her to speak at Wake Forest?
Yeah, so first of all, I'm kind of a history professor who's a history nerd. I've been in a documentary on Abraham Lincoln myself, and so I'm watching this series, and I was fascinated by the fact that it was really foregrounding unsung voices. Edwin Stanton, a formerly enslaved woman, Mary Sims, Black Union soldiers, and I saw that it was doing a really critical job of centering their voices as part of history in a way that I had not seen in the past. And at some point, it started telling the subplot of 40 Acres and a Mule, which we make reference to in at different points often. But this dramatization of it, I found just wonderfully done and fascinating. And I kind of did something crazy. I old school cold called her and I said, look, I really need to have you speak to students on campus about this process of writing the show.
It sounds fascinating, Derek. Can you preview some of the aspects of the conversation that's going to be presented at this event?
Absolutely. So she will, Monica Beletsky will have a public conversation with historian Guy Mount, who is in our history department, who actually is a history professor related to the Reconstruction era, which this deals a lot with. We will watch one episode of the series, which is about 45 minutes long, and that'll be followed by a conversation for about 30 minutes between the two of them, really highlighting what it meant for her to write this show and what it meant for her to really push these unsung voices to the front to show us another aspect of American history.
Really awesome that this worked out so well for you and for the school to be able to present this opportunity. Why would you say you were inspired by this show? Why do you feel it's important to lift up unsung voices?
Absolutely. So I'm at this moment where I'm really trying to get students to think about their own stories and why they are important. And so in my classes, they're sensing this. I was fascinated not only by the fact that the show itself, the series itself, is promoting these unsung voices, but that Monica Beletsky, a woman of color, a Black woman, is herself an unsung voice. I mean, she's written on Fargo. She's a stellar writer, but to herself create this show, telling a story in a way that we would not normally get, was fascinating to me. And I just needed to have her come speak to our students about this process and experience.
Derek, is this open to the public? And if it is, are there any logistical things that the audience needs to know about before they attend?
Yes, it is free and open to the public. We'd love it if folks would register, but that is not required. It will be in the Brendel Recital Hall in the Scales Fine Arts Center at 6 p.m. this coming Monday, October the 14th. There will be a little reception just before that, so if you can come a little earlier, please join us for the reception. But it should be a great time of discussion, and I think more importantly for the students, it will be an opportunity to see a voice and hear from a voice that would not normally they would not normally hear from, right? Someone for our students of color who will see someone who looks like them, who is telling stories that in a way that they would not normally hear. So I think it'll be a wonderful time for everyone who comes out.
Getting a different perspective on history.
Yeah, very
definitely.
impactful, to be sure. Thank you, Derek, for your time this morning, and everyone at home. Centering Unsung Voices again, happening Monday, October 14th. The details are on your screen now. The talk will begin at 6 at the Brendel Recital Hall at Wake Forest University, and this public conversation is free to attend. You can find more information and register ahead of time if you would like on the Center for RECALL's website.